You don't have a chance. Oh, boom. We thought we'd show you my first video ever. Okay, so the year is 2001. And I've quit my job at a biotech company. I decide to start a travel show. And 9/11 sadly gets in the way, and I can't do it. No one's buying a travel show from anybody, especially a guy that's never traveled much, never been on TV. So I decided to turn it into a cooking show. I call the crew, we come to my kitchen, we shoot a demo. And when it's finished, it is my masterpiece, my Godfather, I like to say. My favorite movie, probably. We send it out and get opinions. The funny thing is it's now 17 years later, and I realize what a piece of shit it was. I mean, look, you got me on TV. A local TV station saw it and said, the guy's different and interesting and we'll put him on. But you're gonna watch it with me right now, and I'm gonna point out all the mistakes, the flaws, the ugly moments. And there's plenty of them. Shall we? Hi, I'm Sam. Okay, so right off the bat, I have to tell you, you see the hand in my pocket? I'm nervous as anything. And the hand stays in my pocket for an unreasonably long time. Also notice a couple things. All my ingredients are already ready and laid out. In my mind, I'm thinking I have to be like all the other cooking people on TV, and they had all their shit laid out in front of them. So on the left-hand side, you see everything laid out. And on the right-hand side, you see what appears to be a dead dog. It's not, it's Rosie, our cocker, English cocker, who wasn't dead. She's quite alive, but didn't move for a bit. I'm so awkward in this, it's crazy. The cooking guy. Today we're gonna make lemon teriyaki salmon. Oh, and by the way, that top picture on the left is Max. I call it rainy day salmon because back home we used to make it on rainy days all the time, and it takes no time. Pay attention to the shaking. Like, I told this guy I didn't want the shots to be on tripods. I want it to be handheld, but there's moments when it's like Katharine Hepburn's holding the camera. Time at all. We start very simple. Hand in the pocket still. We're gonna put the following 7 ingredients. And by the way, I'm not smiling anywhere in this. There's 2 times I smile. Think when the lemon juice goes in and at the end. Apart from that, I'm basically a dick. Ingredients into it. Hand still in the pocket. Here we go. 1/4 cup of sake. If you don't have this, you should, because it's great to drink and it's excellent to cook with. It is. 1/3 cup sugar. Teaspoon of minced ginger. Clove of garlic. Get ready for the smile. Juice of 1 whole lemon. 18 millionth of a second of a smile. Teaspoon of dry mustard. We're done. We're gonna put this on the stove for 10 minutes, let it simmer. In that time, we're gonna heat the oven, cut our salmon, and we're almost set. Really, it only needs to be there for maybe. And by the way, I could have shaved, because you see the 5 o'clock shadow on my upper lip. This is a demo that I was sending out to professionals in the business. It just boggles my mind now. But get ready for some really shitty stuff. Maybe 10 minutes maximum. You just want it to thicken up a little bit. Grab my whisk. Okay, it's important to know I couldn't find my whisk. And the camera guy goes, all right, let's just stop. You can find your whisk. And I say, you know, I think that's natural for people. It feels very normal for me that you can't find something. Let's go with it. And he was like, oh, I don't know if you should do that. You want to be... Oh, I don't know if you should do that. You want to be... People seem to like that. People come up and they go, you make me feel like I can cook because of stuff that goes wrong in your kitchen. Well, everything goes wrong in everybody's kitchen. Unless you're, you know, Rachel Ray or the people in the Food Network, when it's a freaking perfect world. And guess what? It's not. So let's continue looking for my whisk. Hang on. I can't find my whisk. Okay, look at this shot. Do you see out the window that big black bulky thing? That is a C-stand. It's a stand that holds pieces of equipment, and he's got like a big blankety thing on that to keep too much sun from coming in. You should never see that, ever. And go look to the left of my shoulder, and you see a shadow of his head. Like,
In what world is that right? No, in his world, by the way.
Okay, we're not going to use a whisk. You just need to stir it around.
Just stir it
All
around.
we're going to do now is we're going to baste it. It doesn't get any easier than this, honestly. We're going to pop this under the broiler, 5 minutes on this side, 5 on the other side, and that's it. If you bring this salmon to the table,
Salmon looks
like
good.
this, people are going to be blown away.
Get ready for the second smile.
I amaze even myself. My mom would be really proud. Rainy day salmon. I'm the cooking guy. I'll see you next time.
It just, just like that much of it. But it's there. That was it. So I took that demo that I thought was so amazing. I sent it out to 5 different people. People whose names I had gotten from friends. I didn't know anybody, but they were all in the TV business at some level. And I sent it out, and I got the reactions back from them. One guy said, the fact that you couldn't find your whisk is not good. People have to know that you're the expert. Well, guess what? People like that kind of stuff. A woman, the only woman that got it, said, you can't cook in your own kitchen. You have to find a special TV-style kitchen to cook in. And I never actually heard her voice, so that's just me making an idea of what I thought. And some guy, Tribune Media, I can't remember his name, I can't find his name, I wish I could, said, and I quote, you don't have a fucking chance. Oh, boom. That was a little rough. So after those experts pissed all over me, I sent it to 2 local TV stations in San Diego, and the Fox station, the then Fox station, not anymore, Vice President of Programming, a guy named Alberto Pando, called me up and said, I liked your video. Love to talk to you. And I went and talked to him and ended up with a 2-minute cooking segment twice a week on their channel, and it became a half-hour show, and the rest is stupid cooking guy history. But that's it. That's it. So now you know all the dirty secret parts of my demo. Here's what's interesting. You only need one person to believe in you. You only need one person to say, we're going to hire you. You only need one person to say, I'm going to marry you. Unless you live in Utah, and then apparently the gloves are off and 10 people can marry one, whatever. I'm not getting into that. They do what they want to do. Who am I to criticize? And I found that one person in Alberto Pando. Max just said, do you have anything you'd like to say to the people that thought you were a piece of shit? What am I going to say to them? I mean, the guy that said you don't have a chance immediately said, well, you know, I think he realized what he had said. And he followed up with, well, look, the market's bad and advertising dollars are down and whatever. But he actually said, you don't have a fucking chance. I have a piece of paper from a yellow notepad that I wrote that down. It's brutal. Saying that to somebody you don't know? But, ladies and gentlemen, I'll come back to the important point. One person. You need one person to buy into whatever it is you're doing. And I found that guy, Alberto Pando. In fact, my very first cookbook, just a bunch of recipes, is one of the people that I thanked in that. As the first person who saw something and said, I'm the cooking guy. Now go quit your jobs and do the thing that you really want to do. I'm sort of only half kidding about that. This could be a bigger conversation one day, and maybe it is, but there absolutely is something to doing the one thing you want to do in life, even if it's not full time. That's for another day.
Hi, I'm Sam, the cooking guy. Today we're going to make lemon teriyaki salmon. I call it rainy day salmon because back home we used to make it on rainy days all the time, and it takes no time at all. We start very simply with one pot. We're going to put the following 7 ingredients into it. Soy sauce, half a cup, quarter of a cup of sake. If you don't have this, you should, because it's great to drink and it's excellent to cook with. Third of a cup sugar, teaspoon of minced ginger, clove of garlic, juice of 1 whole lemon, juice going everywhere, a teaspoon of dry mustard. We're done. We're going to put this on the stove for 10 minutes, let it simmer. In that time, we're going to heat the oven, cut our salmon, and we're almost set. Really, it only needs to be there for maybe 10 minutes maximum. You just want it to thicken up a little bit. Grab my whisk. Okay, hang on. I can't find my whisk. Okay, we're not going to use a whisk. You just need to stir it around. All we're going to do now is we're going to baste it. It doesn't get any easier than this, honestly. We're going to pop this under the broiler, 5 minutes on this side, 5 on the other side, and that's it. If you bring this salmon to the table looking like this, people are going to be blown away. I amaze even myself. My mom would be really proud. Rainy day salmon. I'm the cooking guy. I'll see you next time. Now you know how crappy it really was, but it got me a job.